Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on in MLS Next Pro. We'll take you back over the last 7 days, get you ready for the next 7 days as the regular season is winding down. Couple of matches for each squad left on the board as the playoff picture is trying to figure out where it wants to go and who wants to be a part of it here in 2024. Let's take you back over the last 7 days, get you ready for the next 7 days. Back on Friday the 13th. Chicago beats Red Bulls 2, Fire 2 over Red Bulls 2, 2-1 at SeatGeek. Austin in the Copa Tejas at Parmer beats Dynamo Dos 3-1. Tacoma and Real Monarchs finished 90 minutes tied at 1, and Real Monarchs win in PKs at Starfire 5-4. On Saturday, LAFC 2 at Providence Park beats Timbers 2, 3-2. Carolina Core continues their winning ways, bumping off Crown Legacy 2-1 at Truist Point. That gets us to our first match of the week. There's a lot of highlights. It's going to take a while, and it's worth it. Huntsville City Football Club goes to Fifth Third Bank Stadium to take on Atlanta United 2, a game of ebbs and flows and 9 goals. Here's your highlights, courtesy of the SDH Network. 4 matches, including today, left in the Eastern Conference in the regular season. Great long ball by Ollie Wright. Cutback, chances there. Big swing and in. Lubens Pussius just wound and fired from just inside the 18. Huntsville City went long, big switch from the left to the right, and tracking it down, well done, finding Pussius on the cutback, just inside the 18, rocketed past Jaden Hibbert, and it's 1-0 to the visitors here, early 13th minute. Intercepted. Bolaños now inside the 18, deep turnover for Atlanta United 2, and poked in by Ajago. Javi Armas had his pass intercepted by Jonathan Bolaños. Bolaños, in turn, finds Forster Ajago on a sprint, and it's an easy slam dunk for Huntsville City. And they now have a 2-0 lead here, late 22nd minute. Efren Morales did. Dangerous pass, and back heel, and it was a mess. 3-0, Bolaños and Ollie Wright. Off of the free kick. The ball got caught up in the breeze a little bit, didn't make it back to Jaden Hibbert, kind of floated in the air, and it was floating right toward the edge of the 18. Obviously, Jaden Hibbert couldn't grab it with his hands, had to kind of chest it down, couldn't control it outside the 18. Ollie Wright was there. Jonathan Bolaños is there, 17 and 10 combined, and that is now 3-0 for Huntsville City Football Club here in the 36th minute here in Kennesaw. And Huntsville City will work quickly. Apononu toward his edge of the center circle to Applewhite off to his right in front of the Huntsville City bench. Quick work, 1-2. Wright looking for Perkins into the middle. Found O'Brien. Big shot and in, and it's 4. Just like that, quick 1-2, and Pussius has a brace. Firmino, step overs, top of the arc, pulls it back, leaves it for Okello. Okello through the traffic, deflected it in. Noble Okello from just outside the D, from about 22. Took a swing at it, hit a Huntsville City Football Club defender, goes in the back of the net, and it's 4-1. Now the big question is, how does Atlanta United 2 build off of that momentum? Putting it in the back of the net for Okello, his 3rd of the season. Up and over the top, looking to do the same thing that Huntsville City was able to do to Atlanta United 2 in the first 45 minutes. Kareem Tamimi on a full sprint tries to get the ball away from Dowd, but Alan Carlton and his speed get it away from Perkins. 30 yards away from goal here on the near side, Gajardo. Tamimi, Armas looking right-hand side, one hop, controlled by Ramsey Kawasmi. Kawasmi to Brennan. Brennan cuts it back on his left foot. Big shot, big save, and second one in. Tamimi. 49th minute. Brennan with the shot. Saved by Dowd. Tamimi kind of caught it in between hops, puts it in the back of the net. And here we go. Scooped forward looking for Ollie Wright. Armas gets in the way. Turnover for the twos. Tamimi wants to turn and shoot. Yazbek is there to stop him from doing it. Akello, 30 yards from the target, thought about giving it to Chonkwi to his left, pulls it back, gives to Brennan, edge of the 18, far side. Scooped in, and in Ashton Gordon for 3. Great vision by Luke Brennan looking far post. Ashton Gordon found the smallest of openings, and that's all he needed. Slam dunk, 4-3, 10 to go. Remember what I said about your seat belts. Make sure the person next to you has taken their tray table and done the same for yourself. DeJaney was marking him. Back to Gasso. Yazbek, 30 yards from target, thought about it. Here comes Tamimi as the cavalry. Apononu, middle of the park to Perez. Perez wants to line it and go, and he does. Jonathan Perez, his second of the season in the 85th minute. 5-3 Huntsville City. Apononu out just at the edge of his own 18, looking long for Pussius. Pussius gets behind Efren Morales, now edge of the 18. Pussius wants to get in on his left, and you're going to get a penalty call on Efren Morales. Pussius was trying to figure out and go left shoulder, right shoulder. Got past Efra. Efra took Pussius down, and it's going to be a shot from the spot here early in the 87th minute. Jaden Hibbert trying to check on Pussius to see if he's okay. You good enough to take this PK, fam? Just checking. So Pussius, as we go late 87th here, you're going to get a whistle from Promise Adebayo-Ige. He's reminding all the folks in the double blue, make sure no one leaves their spot until contact is made. There's your whistle. Pussius surveys, runs up, hesitates, and it goes just under Jaden Hibbert. Hibbert had guessed to his right, guessed correctly, and it trickles underneath and past him, and we're up 6-3. Pussius gets his hat trick. Big win for the spoiler role for Huntsville City Football Club as they were trying to keep Atlanta United 2 from making the postseason, and they get full points in the 6-3 win. Toronto FC 2, 3-0 winners over NYCFC 2. Orlando City B over New England Revolution 2-0. Cincinnati, FC Cincinnati 2, 2-1 winners over Columbus Crew 2. And heck is plausible. That gets us to our second match of the week. Inter Miami 2, Philadelphia Union 2 from the Erector set in Fort Lauderdale, Chase Stadium. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at Apple TV and MLS Next Pro.
Ryan Carmichael, the leading goal scorer for the hosts tonight with 8. Oliver Zemla got his first Union 2 start and his first Union 2 win just a couple days ago. Union 2 gets us underway. On the right side of your screen, attacking to the left, Inter Miami 2 in the all-black home strip. Johnson. Union 2 linking up nicely on the far side. First cross is a dangerous one. Wide of the mark. Jensen was scrambling. Wants to go on a bit of a run as well. Step overs draw the defender. Low cross, too close to home. It's opened up a lot of space on that far side. Referee waving advantage. Through for Yuval Cohen. Flag stays down despite the appeals. Cohen back onto his left. Deflected and in! Yuval Cohen opens the scoring in the 41st minute. Took a fortunate deflection on the way through to beat the goalkeeper. The halftime whistle sounds. So 2 changes for Philadelphia at the break. Verdecio. Some life now from Philadelphia. What can they do with it? Macagna. Only. Good ball through. Is this the equalizer? It is! (1-1) off the foot of Frank Westfield. The first shot on target for Philadelphia. Reyes gets through 2 defenders, tries to curl one in, was bending for that top corner. Miami 2 responding well after conceding. Reyes gonna go for it off the crossbar. Denied a screamer. Confidence since being introduced a little while ago. Wins the duel, fires the strike. Montenegro. Union 2 have used all of their substitutes. Reyes onside to the middle, and it's in! Ryan Sailor may just have won it! A free header from only a few yards out, and the center back makes no mistake. For Union 2 to clinch a playoff berth tonight. Dairon Reyes skips by one, plays the pass in behind for Saha, rounds the goalkeeper and goes down. Penalty awarded to Inter Miami 2. Already with an assist tonight, looking for a second goal of the season and the third of the match, into the top left corner. And Inter Miami 2, as they have done all season long, and Philadelphia will have to score 2 goals in about 4 minutes to try and clinch the playoffs. They might get one right back here. Anderson trying to get his footing right, leaves it behind. They do get one back. Edward Davis fires it first time into the back of the net. It's 3-2. What a response from Union 2. Kyle Tucker is over it instead. He'll clip it in front, and the header just wide. Frank Westfield was onto it, and that does it.
City Park, 2-2 after 90 minutes with City SC2 and Loons 2. Loons get the extra point in PKs, winning 4-2. Sporting Kansas City 2 goes to Dick's Sporting Goods Park, shuts out Rapids 2-1-0. The Town over Whitecaps 2 at Swangard by the final of 1-0. Then Timbers 2 and Ventura County, Tuesday night, Providence Park. Timbers 2 had some matches to make up. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends once again at Apple TV Plus and MLS Next Pro.
And the man to watch today is Kyle Linares. He'll play on that right attacking side. Elijah Paul at the top. Ruben Ramos playing below him. And Ramos is a USC international play. Keeps it in play. Elijah Paul into the box. Cuts it across. Great chance. And Ventura County is on the board. Ruben Ramos scores for the away side. Slipping through, and it falls for Ikoba. Portland is level. That's the man you want the ball to fall to. Tega Ikoba, now at 7. Now Tega Ikoba tries to get around Karani. It falls for Pin! Joshua Pin sends his team ahead. Portland in front, 2-1. That's the full-time whistle. And the Timbers come from behind and take down Ventura County.
Big win for Timbers, too, at home, getting home points there. And Crown Legacy shuts out Atlanta United, too. Well, actually, they both shut out each other. Goalless after 90 minutes, each get a point, and Crown Legacy ends up winning in PKs by the final of 5-3. So that sets up the standings and lets you know where everything is. Once again, we're going to go a conference at a time and let you know what's going on. FC Cincinnati, 2, they are clinched, 48 points. They're into the postseason. Philadelphia Union, 2 at 46, OCB at 43. Then the fun starts. Not that it's not fun at 43 points because of everybody hounding OCB. Inter Miami CF 2, 42 points, 12 wins. NYCFC 2, 10 wins, better goal difference, more goals scored, same number of matches as Crew 2. Crown Legacy played one more match. Their points per match average is lower. Same number of wins at 10, behind in goals scored, behind in goal difference. So that gets you to 8. Chicago Fire 2 at 41 points. That's your playoff bar. Chattanooga FC, 38 points, 3 matches to go. Core, 37 points, 3 matches to go. Toronto FC 2, 34 points, 3 matches to go. Red Bulls 2, 33 points, 3 matches to go. Atlanta United 2, with the penalty kick loss to Crown Legacy, is eliminated from postseason play because they needed to win out, get to 40 points. Chicago Fire 2 at 41 meant that Atlanta United 2 could only max out at 40, and they would not make the postseason. So Atlanta United 2 has 2 matches to go, and they are at 32 points. Huntsville City Football Club, 3 matches to go, 26. Revs 2, 21 points in 25 matches, 0-12-1 on the road. Western Conference, 4 teams in. North Texas at 54 points. St. Louis City SC 2 at 50. LAFC 2 at 45. Tacoma Defiance at 43. Fifth right now is the Town. They're at 42 points and 10 wins. Ventura County, 42 points, 8 wins. Whitecaps 2, 36 points. And it is the Timbers 2 at 35. That's your playoff bar. Now, here we go with the fun. Sporting Kansas City 2, 34 points, 9 matches played. Austin FC 2, 7 wins. Houston Dynamo 2, Dynamo Dos at 33 points. Real Monarchs at 31. Loons 2 at 26 through 25 matches. They need to win out. Anything less than 9 points eliminates them from postseason contention. Rapids 2 eliminated right now, 23 points and 25 matches played. Getting you into all of the news and everything that need to happen. You have playoff clinching scenarios coming into the weekend. And for the Town, basically the Town needs a point. Taking care of it on their own. There's 4 other steps. Ventura County, if a Sporting Kansas City gets 1 or fewer points, then there are 4 other things involving Ventura County, but nothing that they can quite control at the moment. North Texas clinches the Frontier Division title and the number 1 seed in the West if they win and St. Louis loses. Clinch the number 1 overall with the best record. If North Texas wins, St. Louis loses, and FC Cincinnati ends up with 2 or fewer points. Real Monarchs, and there'll be a test on this later, or you can go to MLSNextPro.com and read it for yourself with all of the other scenarios that are attached. RSL, Real Monarchs are eliminated with a loss and 5 different combinations. So keep an eye on that. Loons 2 are eliminated if they get 2 or fewer points, plus 3 other combinations. Eastern Conference, Philadelphia clinches a playoff spot if they get a point. Plus 9 other things that can make that happen. OCB, if they win and Chattanooga FC gets 2 or fewer points, then there's another option as well. NYCFC 2 clinch a playoff spot. If they win, then you got to keep an eye on Chattanooga and Carolina Core. Crew 2 clinch a playoff spot. If they win and Chattanooga gets 1 or fewer points, TFC 2 is eliminated with a loss plus 4 options, and one of them has like 5 steps. Red Bulls 2 eliminated with a loss, or other things happening that carry down the page for another 6 elements. So there you go. A lot of playoff opportunities to be taken and some to be lost depending on how you do on the weekend. MLS Next Pro Match Week 27 honors. It is Pro Team Match of the Week is TFC2 as they continue to climb the standings. Player of the Match Week, Wubens Passius, for his efforts for Huntsville City. You heard about those earlier in the show. Also on the board, it is Yuval Cohen, the rising star of the week for Inter Miami 2. And the 18-year-old now has 4 goals on the season. Had the opening goal in the win against Philadelphia Union 2. One of the more productive talents for MLS Next Pro this season. So keep an eye on Cohen, and that gets you through the week. Power rankings, and once again, it's just power rankings to let you know what's going on here. It is from 10 to 1, Ventura County, Fire 2, Defiance, LAFC 2, NYCFC 2, Crew 2, Union 2, FC Cincinnati 2, North Texas, and St. Louis City 2. Even though they are behind in the standings, they're ahead in the power rankings. Who knew? So that's how things are with all of the news and notes and everything heading into the week. Here's your grid for the next 7 days. We'll have juice boxes on the matches for Saturday coming up in just a little bit. Revs 2 hosting Chattanooga FC 3 o'clock, and that's on Season Pass. Whitecaps 2 hosting Tacoma at Swangard at 7 Eastern on nextpro.com. Sunday, all the matchups there to wrap up the weekend. Columbus hosting Carolina Core 3 o'clock on Season Pass. Red Bulls 2 hosting Toronto FC 2. That one goes a long way to figuring out the playoff scenarios for both of those teams. That's at Montclair, 5 o'clock on .com. Dynamo Dos, Rapids 2, 6 o'clock Eastern on .com. .com, 6 o'clock Eastern, Sporting Kansas City 2, Loons 2 at Children's Mercy. The Town at 6 o'clock, hosting St. Louis on Season Pass at 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock Season Pass, FC Cincinnati 2 goes to Wicks Family Field, Joe Davis Stadium to take on Huntsville City. 8:45 on .com at Choctaw, Little Copa Tejas between North Texas SC and Los Verdos, Austin FC 2. That is the run of everything going on in MLS Next Pro. If you are in town and can catch an MLS Next Pro match, please do. You get to see the rising talent in MLS Next Pro as they're chasing after life in MLS Next Pro, MLS, and possibly other places. So you can keep an eye on all of that there. Also, if you are out of market or in market and can't make it, go to your streaming device, go to where the matchup is, then you can go and catch up with your team there, follow along on all their social media channels. And also, if you're out of market, you can also follow along on social media channels. You can also follow along on streaming services and on social media, and coming back here every single week to let you know what's going on when it comes to everything in MLS Next Pro. For everybody here at SDH, I'm just John. Thanks for dropping by. That's the story of MLS Next Pro for yet another week. Only a handful of matches left in the regular season. Catch them now before we head into the playoffs. Play it safe, everybody. Enjoy the games in MLS Next Pro.